Hi everyone, it's Ken Mason from Whispering Souls. So, um, unfortunately, I've been sick for the last 21 days, so I have not been able to continue on with the Major Arcana cards. Um, so I'm going to recap today the ones we went through and give you the new one today, which is Death, which is everybody's favorite card. Um, so, unfortunately, like I said, I haven't been able. I think the last one I did was December 17th, and it's about a month ago. But again, I apologize for that. So let's do a little recap of the cards we've done so far. So the first one we had was the Fool. So the Fool is all about brand new beginnings. It's the start of your spiritual life. Uh, when you're born, you start a new spiritual life, or when you come onto Earth, you start a new spiritual life. Um, and as you're born, or just before you're born, you'll meet your spirit guide, who will help you guide you through where you're supposed to go. Um, Again, spirit guides don't tell us what we need to do or force us to do things unless it's a lesson, and lessons are a demand that we do these lessons. So typically, if you don't do the lessons, or if you haven't learned the lesson, you'll get the little message from them saying, or you'll get this feeling of, why does this keep happening to me? And again, that's just the spirit guide saying, you haven't learned this lesson, you got to do it again. So we'll just put you in a circle until you've learned. The High Priestess is an angel that controls your communication skills, the one that goes to the Aztec temple, as well as communication with God and other angels, and the archangels and whatnot. This is the one that creates the whole communication system that we can use. It also blocks us from going to certain places and makes sure that we are following the rules, if you want to say. The next one is your mother. So the mother is the king of, or sorry, the queen of nature. So she deals with compassion and letting us, using our emotions and new births or new people coming into our lives. It controls how we react to people. The next one is the emperor, which is the dad. So the dad is all about being the logical side of you. As the picture shows, there's very little emotion. It's just, let's be very logical. Let's solve this problem without emotions and direct ourselves emotion free until we can bring back the emotions to help us. The Hierophant is the teacher. So the teacher comes in and helps us learn new things. Let's see, on the bottom there's the keys to our path. So the Hierophant basically shows us, okay, I have your keys to your paths. I am going to be showing you how to do certain things. Even though we have a spirit guide that helps us with certain things, the Hierophant is the teacher. The Lover's card, meeting somebody to come into your life to help you, guide you, help you make decisions, just like any relationship, whether it's be a friend or an actual lover type of thing. The Lover card basically says, here's somebody that's going to help you make the decisions, or give you alternatives to making that decisions and being with you so that you're not alone. Spirits never like anybody being alone. So often they'll send spirits to us to help us move on that path. The Chariot, deciding which path you're going to take. So you can either go left or right. It's your choice of how you're going to do things in life. Are you going to be submissive? Are you going to be powerful? It's just basically deciding how we are going to represent ourselves in our life, and which control of our lives we're going to take. But it's basically saying, take control of your life so that you are not submissive. The Strength card, knowing how to use compassion to deal with people and with animals, those who are in pain and whatnot. So it's kind of like enabling your your sense of compassion. It's also shows you how to use your empath. So, introduction to being an empath. So, again, it's just all learning how to use compassion to deal with people and animals. The Hierophant's always the one that comes back and says, you know what, you've spent too much time being with people. You need to spend time by yourself and reconnect to not only yourself, but to the spiritual world. Get rid of all the clutter that is going on. Because from the time we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are always communicating with somebody. We are always talking. People are always asking us advice. We're always trying to do things. And we never really get the time to sit back, find a place and just say, okay, I just want to breathe. So in this case, I always suggest to people, go out for walks. Don't bring a partner. Don't bring a dog. Don't bring a cat. Just go out and be by yourself. Whether it be for 15 minutes or an hour, or perhaps take an evening off and just go to Tim's, read a book. It's all about taking time to reflect and to re-energize ourselves. It's a common thing in the spiritual world is that you can't heal anybody unless you've healed yourself first. And that's very true. So the Wheel of Fortune, which is number 10, again, depending on how that comes out or how you feel about it, it's all about new stuff headed into your life, either positive or negative. It's all about giving different opinions, new offers for jobs, changes in life. So the Wheel of Fortune is exactly what it is. It's either you get a good side or you get a dark side. But in the end, we always go back to the positive side. So it just again might be a reflection of I'm going through a negative period of time, or everything. If you're in a negative time, you'll be moving into the positive time. Justice card, dealing with justice, as it says. It's making decisions between two people and whatnot with you. It's also taking care of your parents, dealing with exes and any other kind of legal stuff. But spiritually, it means that you need to go out and be very logical and make the decisions based on pure logic. So drop all the emotions, drop everything that you're feeling bad about, go into a pure logic state, and then you'll be able to move forward with that. The number 12 card is the Hangman, which was the last one we did. Again, Hangman, have patience. Even though, you can see that he's hanging upside down, but he's still happy, his legs are crossed. And that typically means that have patience with things that are going on right now. Have patience in life. And you'll find that things will work out in the way that they're supposed to work out. The more you're impatient, the longer it takes, the longer you may not like what it is. So you have to learn how to have the patience to wait on things that are happening. Now, everybody's favorite card, and everybody gets confused about this card. So we have the Death card. So, Death card. So Hollywood likes to make this card into something that's very horrific. It means it's, in Hollywood, whenever the death person comes along, then somebody's going to die. And in this case, if you will look at the card, you'll notice that the death is riding on a white horse, not a dark horse, a white horse. The flag is up high. The sun is coming up in the background. And you see really the only one that seems to be dead is the king. And you're still alive. The reflection on this card, or what I believe is, in my interpretation, is that this is new birth. This is something for you to look forward to, saying that I'm going to be starting a whole new phase of my life, and everything that's been holding me back will be taken away. Hence the king being dead. It's all about being able to walk away and say, and breathe and say, you know what? This is a new beginning for me. Death is the end of the previous part of your life. It's number 13. Yes, it's number 13. Again, everybody's saying 13 is a bad card, bad number, because they were says, the 13th and whatnot, but it really isn't. It's actually a good number in tarot. So this is what the death is all about. It's rebirth. It's getting rid of the past. It's seeing a new path for you. You may have been a negative path, and you get into the positive path, but everything that kind of been holding you back will be taken away, and you now have the chance to move forward into something new. If you don't take that chance, you stay where you are. But that's what the death is. It's all about getting rid of all the negativity that's around you and showing you a new path that you can take, which is a much more positive path, much more energetic path. So we're up to number 14. I hope that clarifies up some of those cards for you, especially the death card. So next time I'll be coming in and doing number 14. There's not too many cards left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we only have eight cards. So take care, everyone, and thank you for watching. We'll talk to you on the next video. Take care. Bye.